I cannot sleep like at all. I was supposed to have like no school yesterday because of conferences. They're gonna like cancel school, whatever. They never did that, so I had to go to school yesterday, even though I had a snow day Monday. That's not okay. Yeah, I'm really bored and can't sleep. Obviously, I don't know what to talk about. If you haven't heard, my grandma's like really sick in the hospital, and she isn't getting better at all. My grandma, I love her to death. She doesn't make the best decisions. She can't really like make decisions on her own. And my grandpa passed away about 3 years ago this May, and she's been just like dating around since he died. Actually, I've heard she was dating around before he died. Whatever. Yeah, there was this guy she met recently on some dating service. My grandma's desperate. She was on like every dating service. Whatever, still love her to death. And she met this guy, and his name on the dating service was Papa Bear. Yeah. And he came around, and this guy was up to like no good at all. His name was Ricky Lance. Okay, it wasn't. It was like, we heard his name was Ricky, but then other people heard his name was Lance. Guess it was really Rick. Whatever. Call him Ricky Lance just because that's what we didn't know if his name was Ricky Lance at first. Whatever. He came around. He was no good at all. He was 50 or 55. And he looked like Uncle Fester from the Addams Family. No joke. He looked exactly like Uncle Fester. And he was trying to start a rock band at his age. It's like stupid. Like, if you didn't make it 40 years ago, it makes you think you're gonna start it now. And my grandma had bleeding ulcers. She's had them for a long time. So she can't have certain things like, you know, dark pop, like Coke, Pepsi, stuff like that. And she can't have, like, really spicy foods and stuff like that. And this guy knew about her bleeding ulcers, but he, like, kept getting her drunk all the time off Chardonnay and whiskey, which is, like, really stupid, because if you can't have black pop or spicy foods, what makes alcohol alright? No. And, I think he was just using her for free housing and food and whatnot. And he was, I guess. And he kept getting her drunk even with her bleeding ulcers, so she got really sick. And, I guess she fell on the ice, so she says. She has a huge bruise on her stomach. It doesn't look like she got it from the ice. I think this guy did something to her, but I'm not sure because she won't tell. She's like afraid to tell. And she went into the hospital when my mom took her because she was like really, really, really sick. My mom checked on her and she looked like a skeleton, I guess. And my mom took her to the hospital and they put her in emergency, I guess. Her kidneys are not working at all. I found that out first. And they said she was a diabetic, but that's what the test said. But she was on medicine from the hospital, so the tests were wrong. Well, neither of her kidneys are working. She can't eat right now. I don't know if her bleeding ulcers are acting up again. I don't know. And she had like really low blood pressure. She had a lot wrong with her. And the other day I went to the hospital to visit her, and the doctors just came in to check on her. They checked her heart right when we were there, and her heart rate was irregular, and they said the top of her heart isn't beating. And I guess they tried to test her for Alzheimer's or dementia, and she failed those tests. She has the beginning of dementia. And, yeah, she's supposed to get surgery for her kidneys, I think. But they can't do it now because her heart is too weak. And if they do it now, since her heart is so weak, she could die. Just because of how weak she is. But they won't let her eat. So they said Thursday they might do the surgery if she's strong enough. How is she gonna get strong enough if they won't let her eat? They're just like pumping fluids into her, whatever. But she's not gonna get stronger that way. Or maybe she will, I don't know, I didn't go to medical school. But yeah, she's like not getting better at all. And it's just like day by day they keep finding more stuff wrong with her. And me and my grandma haven't really gotten along that much since I was about in 6th or 7th grade. I'm in 8th grade now. But we haven't gotten along since I was about in 6th or 7th grade. But I can't imagine losing her, you know? I mean, I love her to death. I don't know what I would do without her, and it scares me so much that she is really on the risk of death, because I guess when they brought her in, they're like, you should have brought her in sooner, because if you would have brought her in, like, maybe the next day she would have died already, just because she was that close to dying, and she's not getting better, and things keep getting worse, and I'm really scared. I don't want anything to happen to her, but I honestly don't think there's a good chance of her making it out alive. She's been there since Saturday, and it's Tuesday now. And she's possibly getting the surgery Thursday. But I'm so scared. I mean, people that are like treating her are at the hospital that my grandpa died in. It's not the same building, because they took the building down, they made a new one, the new Metropolitan hospital. And my grandma's there, but the nurses, I honestly think there could be better, like, no offense if you like a Metro or whatever, but I just think that there could be better nurses. So I'm like really scared the nurses are gonna mess up. Yeah, I think I've been talking long enough here, but maybe if, like, I don't know, I'm just like really worried about her. I don't know what to do. I'll try to like find out what's wrong with her and like keep updated, but you know, since I'm only 13, I guess what goes to me is not as important as what goes to the older people in my family. Whatever. But yeah, I just hope everything goes alright with her, and I think I should probably end this because it's like 1 and I have school tomorrow. Fun, whatever. I'll end this now then.